Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Hove. This is Green Lounge LA. Today we're on the struggle. And today I'm with the EDM phenom, Mr. Reppasenta himself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome him to the show. And right now we're playing your cut, High Speed.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and get some of that good energy in the room. Which, what? You had 1 point, what? Man, you got a lot going on. You got the movie going on. You got the tour you did. You got music going on. Tell them where they can find you on YouTube. That song in particular, ladies and gentlemen, is High Speed. It is at
YouTube, Reppasenta, Reppasenta, and just look for High Speed.
All right, so tell us about the successful song High Speed, man. How did that come about?
Well, my producer, S-Class, he always got these, crazy songs or crazy beats for me.
Okay.
And he has, he give me the idea, Rep, here, you need to do this right here. And It was just a beat. And, from off the flip, it just went high speed, because as you can hear the beat, it got all kind of things going on inside the beat. It's moving fast, it's up tempo.
Yes.
So it definitely was me. And so he was like, Rep, I need you to do this. So that's where that came from.
So let me ask you this. Where did you come from and how did you get to EDM music? It's totally different from the regular kid from LA. They mostly go to rap or R&B. You found yourself in a whole different lane that is working for you. How did you get there?
Well, I am from Los Angeles, South Central, East Side.
Oh shit, he had to let that be known.
Yeah,
he made sure the East Side part was.
Yeah,
you was very pronounced about the East Side part. Go ahead and talk to us.
Yeah, so I had to, but my flow pattern, it was always a good flow, but it wasn't really working for hip hop. So I had people, they was like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It sounds like it should be on the radio, but it's okay. But then once I did High Speed. That was actually my first EDM song.
Okay.
And once I did that, I got people. They was like, dude, if it ain't a song like this, it ain't a song. So that's where the EDM came in at, because I started exploring where, okay, it's not fitting here, so I got to take it somewhere to make it fit. So once we did High Speed, it was just easy, and it was like, yeah, that's the lane you should be in. So that's how I, pretty much got to the EDM world. I was kind of pushed over there because, the hip-hop is saturated with everybody, and if you doing this, I had a record exec. Crazy out of all things, I had a record exec in my car one day, and he was like, yeah, you dope. I don't think you should stop doing music, but you don't sound like XYZ. And that's what they want. They want you to sound like, this person and that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and that's why we get tired of damn music right now.
Exactly.
To be honest. Well, I think a lot of people has talked about how they tired of this, that, and the third, especially with hip-hop, because it's so cookie-cutter. And hip-hop is not a cookie-cutter genre. It really isn't.
No, it's not.
So talk to us about Africa. Sources tell me, I got a team that does research too, but I already know you did an Africa trip. So I had to ask you, what was it like performing in Africa?
Man,
being African American from the, as you so eloquently put it, the east side of Los Angeles. What was that like?
Man, it was a dream of a little dirty east side kid. I want to be big one day. I want to do this music stuff. And throughout all the things that I did, I never let music go. So once I got to Africa, and actually this year I won Artist of the Year in Johannesburg, Diaspora.
Okay.
So being from South Central Los Angeles, we don't know what Diaspora means. So I had to go look it up. And it was actually, I was taken from my country, and I made it back through my talents. So I won Artist of the Year for that. And it was a dope experience because what they tell us about Africa and what we know as of what we trying to do in Africa, it wasn't the same thing.
What do you mean?
Like they make it like a bad thing, like go back to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like the first thing they do is tell you, "Oh, go back to Africa," when they being racial or, something like that. So it make us from here automatically get on the defensive end. I ain't never been to Africa. What you mean? Which they're giving us something literally, because we need to go back, because they're welcoming us back. Like they're like, dude, come home. Like you need to come home. Shout out to my man Daniel.
I don't know. I'm too damn light skinned to go back home. They gonna be like, nah, stay your high yellow ass over there.
I swear to you, hey Hove, I swear to you, bro. You walking down the street, I'm like, nah, that ain't Hove. Like seriously, like you walking down the street and you see your Uncle John, you seeing Auntie Cheryl.
My family's Creole. I doubt I see a bunch of Creole niggas
Boss
walking
man,
around.
I promise you, you would think that. Like you see how you're automatically like, nah, it ain't gonna be me over there. No, I promise you, bro, we're all over there.
That's
every
crazy.
last one of us.
That
and
is
they're
crazy.
Like, brother, come home. So, performing there and they was accepting it, it was like, wow, this is a different feeling. It's a different feeling to perform in Africa. It's a different feeling just to be there. So if you can just go just because it's a vacation or whatever, man, the first thing you do, take your shoes off, take your socks off, and step in the dirt, in the sand, in the grass, something, and plant yourself back into the motherland.
Facts.
I felt the shift after that.
Hold on, because going to Africa is great, but you do Africa and then you do England. What was that like? Europe, sorry.
Yeah, I did Europe. Well, I did Europe first.
Oh, okay.
And then went to Africa.
Oh, so you did the reverse way.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us, what was Europe like? What was that crowd like? And how crazy do they get?
Now, Europe was a different beast. I did this festival called Funnel Fest. Shout out to my man, MJ the Unique. He's one of the big EDM hype man out there for the big DJs and stuff like that. And he put me on stage with 20,000 people. He was like, "Rep,
did you shit yourself, man?"
No, I almost did a stage dive into that crowd, man. They was so dope, man. If it was just this much space, and I was like, I might not make it, so I was just like, no, I'm gonna be cool.
Come on, bro, you really thought about stage diving?
Man, I swear, 20,000 people. You don't think. You just like, wow. And they like, bro, watch out for the pyrotechs and all.
All right, so why didn't you? What stopped you?
Like I say, it
Reality.
was the barrier from the stage to the crowd was kind of,
Oh, you had a nice.
Yes,
it was a nice jump.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you wasn't gonna make it.
No,
I got you.
no.
I got you.
Well, I ain't gonna say I wasn't gonna make it. I just,
it would have been close.
Yeah, it would have been like, man, why did you do that, Rep?
Okay.
So, but nah, it was a dope experience in Europe too, man. Like, if you can get out your country, if you can get out your city, there's a big world out there. Wallow, he everybody know Wallow and Gilly.
Yeah, most definitely. If you don't know who they is,
you should go
kind
look
of
them
slow.
up. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Yeah, so Wallow, he said once he started, he was like, you only know 20 people. And that's true. We really rock with, we know 20 people. And because those 20 people don't rock with you, you gonna give up what you're doing. It's 8 billion people in the world. So I kind of took that mentality. My man MJ the Unique was like, hey, I get a lot of people out here and they freeze up on this stage. What you got? Let's go.
Yeah.
So I went out there and I acted a whole South Central Los Angeles East Side little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wrong dude to put on the stage, huh?
Man, it was the right dude, because, man, that was an experience that I would never be able to forget. To see really 20,000 people rocking with me. If you see the picture, the thumb drive of the Hustle the Street song.
Okay.
That's me in Belgium on stage in front of 20,000 people.
Oh, wow.
Because I did that song in Belgium. That's why I picked that picture for the thumb drive.
The next morning, after doing that shit, and you realize there was 20,000 people staring at you, what was that like waking up? Like, damn, I really just did that shit.
Like I really just did that. Like for real. Like this, I knew this is what I wanted. You know, I knew this was what I wanted. Like it went all the way back to when I was a kid and looking up at the top of the tree, looking at the lights downtown. Man, I need my name in them lights. You know how I used to get in trouble. You don't get to the house when the street lights come on. I always got in trouble.
You got to clarify that for some of these viewers because some of them, you know, some of my viewers are actually 18, bro.
Yeah.
So to clarify that, people, you have to be home before the lights was on. So it took you back to that day.
It took me back to that day.
When you first was dreaming about
when
this.
I first was like, it was like, wow, like this, it is what it is.
Yeah, that had to be.
Like, because if you go to any concert and you're a musician and you see, like, you know, Nelly on stage, you see Jay-Z, you see all these people that 20,000, 30,000 people screaming for him, it takes you to a point like, yeah, this is what I need to do. This is what I want to do. I need to do that. So when you actually do it, and it was like on some accidental, like if you get here, I got you, and they really got you, yeah, it's different. It's a different feeling. So yeah, it took me back to, yeah, this is what I've been looking for.
All right, so you do the Europe, you do Africa. Quiet as kept, you get your most views for being an actor.
Yes.
Now, you a little East Side baby.
Yes.
But you played a cop?
I played the police.
What's going on? What's going on,
my first movie, I played the police.
What's going on, man?
Shout out to Rick Hard.
Rick Hard. Hey, shout out to Rick Hard.
Shout out to Rick Hard.
Very
he
well
made me
known
a police officer. The Sapphire, shout out to Sapphire. We did Sapphire Blue production, and it was called Probation Violation.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's about 1.5 million views for those. Let them know what we talking about real quick.
Yeah, well, Probation Violation, that's a movie you can see on YouTube that, you know, I did with Rick Hard and Sapphire. Rick was like, Sapphire was like, yeah, I got this part for you and I want to do it. Rick like, nah, he gonna be a police with me. And I looked at Rick like, we gonna be police? I already know what this about to be about. I know if me and you and Kato, we finna be police officers. Oh yeah, California.
Oh
yeah.
wow,
yeah.
That boy got energy as a mug. Shout out to Kato.
That's my.
He got good energy.
Kato is a good dude, man. Like it's crazy because when I got started with the music business, Kato was like one of the dudes that would come around us when we were Dime Entertainment, Do It Moving Entertainment. That was Black Chill and Kato.
Okay.
K Doja. Kato was like one of the dudes that would come around us in the studio and be around us. And I didn't see him for like 20 years until I walked on that set. And we walked into each other. And now I think me and Kato had like 5 movies together.
Hey,
like
his shit.
He
doing his shit too. Shout out to Kato.
Yeah, shout out.
He definitely
to Kato.
doing his shit too because he got a couple of things that's popping for himself as well.
Yeah,
and it's good to see people from like inner city, Los Angeles, period, like become something.
Yeah,
because like that was not totally the plan, but it got done anyway. The Lord's good. Let's keep that
like,
real.
Nah, yeah. It's like, and then when they come from where you come from. You know what I'm saying? When they in the same back room where you used to have to split, you know, chicken sandwiches and French fries and all that just to all of us to survive.
Real talk. At the Louisiana chicken spot.
Yeah, so when you do that and then now you flip the table and, you know, you splitting the bill at, you know, $500-600, it's nothing. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that's my dog. Like it's nothing to do that. So like, you know, shout out to California, you know what I'm saying? Because he a real good dude, and he ain't like nobody that's like, oh, I ain't going to put you down because if you get down, then, you know, that might take away from me. Kato like, nah, I got my part and go get you one.
Yeah.
You know, and
Matter of fact,
those people like the...
Kato, his new film I know he's doing is the one with Gangsta Jake with Nahiri Jace.
Yes.
And I think that's going to be a great book because it was a jail book.
Okay.
Urban. What do you call those jail books? Urban book, I guess you can call, because you know they trying to give a name. But it's a really good book. They starting to do a movie on it. I think it's gonna go great.
I did an audition for that.
Oh yeah. I think I seen you there.
Yeah.
Because I was in. I like to be in the cut.
And look, California.
California.
I swear to you.
Yeah.
California. He called me. Hey, and I forgot about it. And he was just like, hey, don't forget, I got you. Woo, woo, woo. I was like, oh. and I was just so happened to be in the area.
Yeah,
so
see?
I was like, oh yeah,
Which is crazy because that, believe it or not, across the street was my elementary. Shout out to 6th Ave Elementary.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to them. But nah, it's a great area. It's good to see people grow. You feel me? But before you get up out of here, let us know what is the most important, most recent thing we should tap in, because there's a lot of people see this show now, thank God, from all over the world. So, like, what are you doing most recently that if they liked your interview and they want to see more about you, where can they go and what represents you now?
The Hopper Awards, the Hollywood and African Prestigious Awards.
Oh, talk to us about it.
Yeah, I'm on the board of that. I came in as a volunteer, and now I'm a board member. I just went to Africa with them in August. We went to Dar es Salaam and did the first ever Hopper Award out there. Here in America, we're on year 9, but that was the first year in August of 24. That was the first year we did it in Africa, and I was the host of that show. I was the first American host of that show. So that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I love my Hopper team, Tina and Amber Washington and Tina Weisinger. So, like, they seen something in me, and I just stayed down. So they, you know, they love your boy.
Shout out to that team, man.
You know, and put me in a different position in life. You know what I'm saying? It's not even just in my career. It's like in life, because like me and Tina, we just went and volunteered for the wildfire. You know,
that fire is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Did you ever think LA were having a episode of Today's Apocalypse?
Truthfully,
Yeah.
I was wondering what it was going to be. I was wondering what
That's
it was going to
crazy,
be,
bro.
because, you know, they did it in New York. They do it all over the South, you know, and LA just be escaping by. You know, we're used to, you know, normal fires and stuff like that. We have a fire season, but this is not fire season, so that was different.
Yeah.
You know, this stuff is different.
That shit hit. That fire hit different.
Yeah, way
bro.
different.
Way
and
different.
a lot of people, you know, lost a lot. So, you know, to be as fortunate as I am, and Los Angeles gave me so much, you know, it was an honor to go back and give back to those people that, you know, probably was one of the ones that watched the movie, one of the ones that, you know, listened to my music, that, you know, so it's nothing to give back.
Definitely. So before we get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, we always like to let you guys know that we love you. We appreciate you. But before we go, tell them once again where they can check out your YouTube page.
Yeah, my YouTube is Reppasenta. Everything social media is Reppasenta. Reppasenta. You know, you put that in anything social media, I come up. You Google me, I come up. You know, you listen to the music. You watch the movies. Blinded by Love. I have Blinded by Love. We're almost at 2 million on Blinded by Love. That's a movie on Tubi right now. And then I did the ramen.
So definitely check out you said Tubi?
Yeah, Tubi.
Okay. You did
Tubi. I got 2 movies on Tubi right now. Blinded by Love.
What, you on like Roku or something?
I don't know what they put them on, bro. They could put them on all of them. Put them on all
Put
of them.
them all,
Like,
all
man,
of them, everything. I'm
put
like-
them on your channel, man. I don't like, just go watch it, man, because they good stories.
Well, you know
man.
what? That's a good point. If you guys do want to see his music, you can see his show on our Roku channel, Green Lounge LA. I got his show, Music for the Streets. He'll be coming out with the high speed video,
Yes,
so they
sir.
can check that out for sure. But with that being said, go check out that Tubi movie, because I heard it's definitely getting some talk. You know,
Oh, yeah.
with 1.5 million views, people watching it for sure.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
Are you gonna move away from the music now that the acting is kind of?
Nah, that's me. Like, people ask me all the time, man, you do so much. How do you do so much, man? It's like when I did Blinded by Love, I had to go to Africa. I went to Europe first and then Africa second. They waited for me, man. That's why those people are dope. You know what I'm saying? They was like, all right, we're going to shoot everything else. Go do what you got to do and then come back and we'll get it right. And they waited for me. So it was dope. So no, I'm going to do music and movies. That's what I've been doing. That's who I am. It's not even a task, or it's not even hard. It's like, okay, if I got to go do this on this day, I can't go do this on this day. But hey, if you give me 3 or 4 days, I got you.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to, like, as long as people will work with my schedule, I'll work with people. And I'm shooting a movie right now called The Boxer. I'm currently filming The Boxer right now with
Okay.
Super Angel
Now, are you
Production.
punching on somebody or?
No, well,
how's this gonna work?
I'm like a hitman that don't take anything serious. You know, I don't take nothing serious, but I'm a serious person. I'm the underboss of the boss man.
Okay.
So, you know, I do a lot of punching, I do a lot of shooting, I do a lot of different, you know, things that's coming up, you know. So I'm not an actual boxer in the movie, but I'm a, you know, main character.
Okay, you as Hitman. Got
Yes.
it. Got it. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check them out. Like you say, check them out at Reppasenta. That's Reppasenta. Check out his music and also all of his videos, and you can catch him once again on Tubi. But as usual, we love you. We appreciate you. We
Man,
respect
I appreciate you, Hov.
Man, thank you so
and
much
we
for
need
coming,
people
for sure.
like you, man. I just want to say that, man. We need people like you that don't look at our status and then say, hey, no, I can't mess with him. He ain't big enough yet. You know, because you got people like that. You got people that want to see the garbage man pick up trash.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know what's going to happen until people like you put them in the forefront.
Well, I think the main reason we do the show, to be honest, is because like a lot of these artists just pop up out of nowhere in their industry plants.
Mm-hmm.
But at least here in LA, you can see where these artists really come from. And a lot of these artists know each other. On God, a lot of these artists know each other. And the industry, even though LA is big, it's kind of small. So a lot of people want to get out there. We might as well put them out there organically.
Yes, sir.
And let them grow, because it's a beautiful process. Even though there's a process to grow, and it's kind of hard and it's highly competitive, it's still beautiful to take the journey because you learn so much.
Yeah.
And that's the beautiful part, the learning how to deal with the camera, the learning how to work this editor program or whatever it may be. It takes you so much past just writing lyrics and just acting.
Definitely.
It gives you a great education, which helps you grow. So
and shout
that's
out
why we do
to
it.
all the artists that's working with each other too. That's a good
Shout
thing.
out,
Like it's coming up, like being in the music business so long and then coming up in the music business now, because I'm still coming up. I just started the EDM lane, so I'm still moving.
Right.
But doing one side and then doing another side when it's my thing, shout out to all the artists, because it wasn't that at first. Like people wouldn't work with you just because you they friend or whatever. Now I got people that, you know, like LA Boy Pharaoh. That's my dog. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
to LA Boy
Shout
Pharaoh,
out
by
to
the
LA.
way, and the
Hey, we
LA
got a
Boys.
song called Fallen that's about to drop very soon.
All right.
And that song is finna be crazy. Like they finna go crazy for that song. And it's dope because he from LA. I never knew him in LA. I've been in music all this time. But once we locked in with each other, man, here we are about to really put a hit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out, that'll be my thing. Get with people that know how to do music, because that dude, I was like, you know, just quick story of recording with other people and how you learn from other people. He was like, hey, I need you to put something right here. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking about it. He was like, nah, you saying what I'm saying. No, we got to do this and that and that and this. And he made me change my thought of what I wanted to say. And once he did that, I was like, oh, this dude is good. Like, that dude, like, he really knows music. So you got to get with people that know music if you want to do music. Because, yeah, I can rap, but he can teach me something else. And if you're not learnable, get out the game right now. If you
Not
can't
learnable. We making up words today now. We're not,
Yeah.
If you're not teachable.
There you go. There you go.
We're making up words.
You know, I walk
Hey,
through clouds
hey,
every
hey,
now and then. So, you know, hey,
you know what?
I come
Nobody
up with
said
words.
it couldn't be a word.
Yeah.
Now you got to copyright this shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But no,
All right.
man, it's good, man. I appreciate you, Hov, like, for real, man. Like, because I really see you be out there really getting it for independent artists, man. Like, you really go hard for independent artists, man, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
100.
So we love y'all, man. We out of here, y'all. We
Yes, sir.
up out of here. We appreciate y'all, man. Much love. We always appreciate and respect you guys. Peace.